I found a person named Ultranate19, which recognized me from this creepypasta. He just came up and said to me, "Are you the guy from creepypasta?" I said yes, and he sent me a friend request. I accepted it and looked at his profile. I looked at his friends list. He asked me if I had Discord, and I didn't answer. The next day, I was playing with my cousin again with my alternate account, Path 452. We were playing natural disaster survival until alternate 19 joined. He told me if I wanted to see his game creation, and I said yes, because I had no clue of what he would said if I said no. I told my cousin I would be right back. He was fine with it, and I joined his game. He only had a game called Scoredon. The game description was just an X. I decided to join the game. It was a yellow base plate with a tree in it, and some rocks around it. Away from the rocks and the tree, there was a grave. Ultranate 19 told me to follow him. Then he stopped at the tree and he told me to wait. After some time, some shadowy Robloxian figure appeared, surrounding the tree. I asked him about him, but he just said party. I think he meant party. He basically can't spell. He told me to follow him again, and we stopped behind a rock. There was a glitchy, shadowy person there. Again, I asked him about it, but he said something like corruption or something like that. I honestly can't remember. Again, he told me to follow him, and we finally stopped at the grave. Suddenly, a tall figure that seemed to be made of with foil or fabric appeared. He didn't even tell me anything about it. After that, he told me that he would go update the game. He left. I left too. I didn't see him after that, but recently he asked me if I had Discord, but I didn't have the guts to answer. He has another game, it's called Home, but I don't feel brave enough to play it. I tried going through different paths, and I ended up in something I haven't seen before. I met the flame again, but this time I ran to the right before it could even run at me. There was a room with a strange square drawn on the wall. That square seems to be the thing that plays the children's singing sounds. I found a ramp that led me to a hallway which was basically a dead end. While running down, I saw a figure that looked like some kind of dragon, or at least some fossils. Before getting into the dead end, there was another hallway I could run to. This leads me to another dead end, a room. As soon as I entered the room, I saw the same person in post 3. They were holding an axe, or another kind of melee weapon. I tried to run away, but my mouse substantially was really high. I wasn't fast enough. The person caught me and it disconnected me. Now let's try something else. Instead of running to the right before the flame could even run at me, I ran to the left. I got teleported like 4 times, and I was in a place, 4 hallways. The only thing I could do is run in circles. The music changed again, and it started to get distorted, and the children singing couldn't be heard anymore. I was stressed. I didn't know what to do, so I simply stood there waiting for something to happen. I had to leave the game. I was too stressed. I feel like I need to try again. The red flame only attacks you when you approach it. If the player doesn't approach it, it will stay in its place. Trying to judge the flame is useless as it's too fast and there's nowhere to go. And also the fact that it doesn't go to a specific direction. It actually goes towards you. Dodging the flame is actually useless. If you somehow manage to dodge it through, it will lead you to a dead end. I think it's because the flame is supposed to get you no matter what. The red person can appear in various parts of the maze. Perhaps there are more than just the red person. The red person is extremely slow, but it's possible he can go through walls. The red person usually appears inside one of those cube-like rooms. It appears out of nowhere. It's like it teleports to a room or something. The children singing is actually a red glowing square attached to a wall in one of those cube-like rooms. It's the one that eliminates the sound. Also, I've tried going through the maze again and I found a new thing. In a cube-like room, there's something on the ground, possibly a symbol of some sort that emits a deep growl-like sound effect. This is a possible sign that the red person is about to spawn. There's also a window that lets you see the dragon thing too, and it's actually a skeleton mesh with possible a skull mesh or something like that. I guess I won't know what it truly is.